Embrace the showers of blessings. Did you embrace the showers of blessings?
Certainly. I was sleeping.
Did you make it to work yesterday? All right, it's time now for us to take a look at what's happening weather-wise. Rain, sun, hopefully nothing major. And Letitia Humphreys is here with us. Good evening, Miss Humphreys.
Hi, Nicola, and hi, Terry. Lucky Terry, you were home sleeping. I was out working yesterday and all that thunderstorm activity that was going on. But there is a tropical wave, another active tropical wave that is just over us. Most of the convection associated with it, or the shower activity and thunderstorm activity, is just to the east of the islands and moving onshore. That tropical wave is also causing a stir in the open waters, so there is a small craft advisory that is in effect for Barbuda at this time, but I'll get into more details after this word from our sponsor.
The weather.
And thank you for staying with us. Now, a small craft advisory is in effect for small craft operators to the north and eastern side of Barbuda. We're looking at wind waves in the open waters getting up to 2.1 meters or 7 feet. So for persons or those inexperienced mariners, we're asking you to avoid navigating these waters, because I actually had a report this afternoon that the seas are occasionally getting up to 10 feet. So there's some dangerous seas out there at the moment. Now, for the next 24 hours, we're looking at our wave heights being between 1.2 to 2.1 meters or 4 to 7 feet. The breeze is out of the east and just between 10 to 20 miles per hour. So remember that small craft advisory is mainly in effect for Barbuda, and that goes until tomorrow morning. Antigua will mostly be on the side of a caution, but Barbuda under an advisory. Now, for our tropical weather outlook, we're monitoring 2 areas of interest in the Atlantic at this time. Our first system, AL92, has been given a 90% chance to develop into a tropical cyclone over the next 2 days, which means that it is actually expected to become a tropical depression over the next 2 days, and as it forms, it is moving towards the northwest and expected to pass to the north of our area. Presently, it is in our monitored area, but we're not under any watches or warnings at this time associated with AL92. Now, there is a second tropical wave that just moved off the coast of Africa, has only been given a 20% chance to develop into a tropical cyclone over the next 7 days. So as these systems continue to progress and until they exit our area, we definitely will be monitoring the progress of these systems. On our satellite imagery, that tropical wave that I mentioned earlier over the Eastern Caribbean, and we see all this activity associated with that tropical wave just to the east and the northeast of the area. AL92 here in the center of the main development region, and then we have that tropical wave just off the coast of Africa. Now let's zoom in a bit closer across our area. We see all those purples, those flashes. That is thunderstorm activity associated with that tropical wave. So as much as you're not hearing any thunder at the moment, there is a lot going on with this system. You can actually see a bit of circulation associated with this system, indicating that this tropical wave is a rather strong tropical wave, or relatively strong tropical wave. Now, the upper levels are actually affecting what is going on with this tropical wave. If you see on this side, we're not seeing much activity because the conditions on this side are not as favorable as they are on this side. So there's a lot of enhancement associated with the upper level trough on this side. But as it moves towards the west and that tropical wave begins to move across us, we're actually anticipating an increase in the chance of showers. Here's a look at our radar. This is our latest imagery at around 7:20. We see the showers, those yellows and even the oranges indicating some heavier shower activity. So all of this is just sitting to the east of us and expected to move in slowly tonight and into tomorrow. Now on our satellite imagery, we see AL92, this wide expanse. The cloud field is rather wide, but as it continues to wrap up, it is expected to tighten up a bit because they actually utilize a lot of that moisture in order to gain strength. So as much as it is wide at the moment, we're not really anticipating much associated with AL92, except maybe an outer rain band that could possibly move across. The seas are also going to be a bit up in terms of the coastline, so we're going to be issuing a high surf advisory from around Friday or so because some swells are going to be moving into the area associated with AL92 as it moves across Friday, Saturday this weekend. So across our area today in Antigua and Barbuda, we had some light showers. Nothing much to report. The daytime high got up to 33 degrees Celsius or 91 degrees Fahrenheit for Antigua, 32 degrees Celsius or 90 degrees Fahrenheit for Barbuda, and the breeze was generally out of the northeast as a result of the tropical wave being in our area, averaging just about 16 miles per hour. There were light showers on the outside presently. I forgot to indicate that on the radar, but yes, you could have seen just a speck just across the southern side of the island. 27 degrees Celsius or 81 degrees Fahrenheit is our average temperature presently. The breeze out of the east at 17 miles per hour. Now tonight there is a high chance that we could get some of those showers moving across the area and a moderate chance of some thunderstorms developing also. The overnight low getting down to 24 degrees Celsius or 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Now tomorrow we're looking for some thunder showers, which means that we're looking for a mixture of thunders and showers tomorrow. So, just be on the lookout for that. Go on out to work. You don't have to stay home in bed. A high temperature of 33 degrees Celsius or 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Across the area for the next 4 days, we're looking at a decrease in the chance of showers as we go into the weekend, but just a moderate chance of showers will remain throughout the rest of the week. And the breeze is generally going to be out of the east, just about east-northeast on Friday. But look, the winds are going to be falling off 10 miles per hour, so it's going to be rather hot and a bit humid. It's going to be slightly hazy as well. So remember to keep yourselves hydrated, especially on Saturday when the winds are going to be variable and less than 7 miles per hour. The seas, as I mentioned, will be increasing on Friday, and we will be issuing that high surf advisory. But all in all, some thunderstorm activity expected between tonight and tomorrow, and a moderate chance of showers throughout the rest of the week. And that ends us tonight's weather presentation. Back to the desk.
Thank you so much. Looks as though we're going to have a nice balance.
Yes. Hopefully, yes.
Hopefully, yes. Terry's in another world. He's hoping that it rains tomorrow.
He wants to stay home, I guess.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Humphreys. When we come back...